Timo Werner's difficulties, Højbjerg's performance uncertainties, and James Maddison's return. The recent loss against City highlighted these challenges of Tottenham team that Postecoglou must address to stay in the top 4 race. The Tottenham players are currently ignoring Werner's actions. Playing from the left flank during the match, Werner made several excellent runs, but he wasn't picked out by his teammates. Dejan Kulusevski, returning to the team after missing the last fixture due to illness, failed twice to find Werner's movement, leaving the German frustrated. Werner's pace and runs could have created opportunities, but Kulusevski's missed connections meant Werner couldn't capitalize. A similar situation occurred shortly after when Bentancur chose to pass the ball inside to Destiny Udogie instead of spreading it wide to the advancing Timo. Timo's fast movements can be a real weapon for Tottenham, but they need to take full advantage of it. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg made a huge sign of relief after a big error in the closing stage of the game. That presented Kevin De Bruyne with golden opportunity. While this was a disappointing moment for Højbjerg, the Danish international had performed well throughout the game on both ends of the pitch. Retaining his place in the team, as Oliver Skipp was left out the starting 11, Højbjerg caused issues for City in midfield, buzzing around and making life difficult for them. Despite lingering questions about his future with only a few days left in the transfer window, he demonstrated in the first 80 minutes before his 2 mistakes happened the positive impact he can have on Postecoglou's team. Nevertheless, these mistakes raise questions: is he good enough for Ange Postecoglou? In his pre-match press conference, Ange Postecoglou clarified that James Maddison was ready to start against Man City after his 2 months injury layoff. However, the manager ultimately chose to have Tottenham's number 10 on the substitutes bench instead of rushing him back into the team. Speaking to ITV before the game, Postecoglou explained, "He was as close as anyone else, but obviously he hasn't played for quite a while. And I'm mindful of the fact that I reckon there will be a fair bit in the game early. Having him to come on would be helpful for us." Maddison entered the contest for the final 18 minutes, but unfortunately he couldn't make a significant impact in the final third. City finished the match stronger before securing a late victory. Now, with a few more days on the training pitch to improve his fitness, the attacking midfielder aims to be included in Tottenham 11 in a midweek clash against Brentford, and then in the following Saturday's game when they visit Goodison Park to face Everton. Man City deservedly secured a spot in the 5th round of the FA Cup with an impressive performance in the capital, putting an end to their Tottenham Hotspur Stadium struggles. On the flip side, Spurs never really found their rhythm, and Ortega in goal had very little to do throughout the 90 minutes. Spurs' lack of attacking prowess was evident, failing to register a single shot in the first half of the home match for the first time since February 2020. Spurs lacked their decisive pass, and the hope is that they regain their form in the next game against Everton. Despite missing Son Heung-min, who has been a thorn in City's side in the past, Tottenham still had enough firepower on the field to pose a threat, but unfortunately that wasn't the case in this disappointing showing.